Well, it looks like we're live. I think we are. Wednesday, February 3rd. Can't talk this morning. Nobody's come in yet. We got one in, which is probably Norris. I'm going to be checking out our stream today, see how the Wi-Fi is, and we'll go from there. Straighten up so I can see straight here. Don't have a whole lot to talk about today. I've brought in a bunch of my photographs to look at today. The boring photograph show. But I'll take a look at it and see. And I'm not on screen, but we're going to go ahead and start right now. Welcome, Norris. Appreciate you stopping in as usual. Again, this is a Wednesday, 3rd of February already. Wow. Time is just flying by. Another 2.5 weeks, and I'll be headed back to Wilmington, North Carolina. Gotta get this beard straighter. And I may be offline for 2-3 days while I'm traveling. Hopefully I'll be getting some content. I'm out of content. I haven't made it to Schoolie Palooza yet, but I think I'm going today. It sprinkled yesterday, so I wasn't sure on the weather. Let's take a quick look outside, see what we got for today. Sun's coming up. It's partly cloudy by the looks. The sun was peeping out under those clouds, and it was coming in my side window, so I had to put up a barrier over here. So not much going on out there. Not much going on in here yet. Let's see, we got 5 people. Jerry Hawley, good morning. Artists on the road. Good morning. You're up early, and it's not even Muffin Monday. It says we have 5 in the house. You're not at work yet, Jerry? Or are you at work playing? Like I said, don't have much to talk about today. I didn't get really prepped for today. I loaded up a bunch of my old photographs when I used to do a lot of photography. We'll talk about those. I don't know if you know who Jackal is. It's a band with Jesse James Dupree as lead singer. Yeah, I'm always up early too when the alarm goes off. Oh, it must be nice, Jerry. Play at work. Do you have your own office where you can close the door? Yeah, let's take another quick look outside for a second. Sun's coming up. Clouds are moving in. Sherry, good morning. Fantastic travels. Just taking a quick look outside. I'm not sure what's gonna be happening today. I'll probably be going over to Schoolie Palooza today since it didn't make it yesterday. Mel and Nettie are heading out around 10 o'clock today, taking off. So we're losing our tribe members one by one. I think Roy and Becky may go over there also. Not sure. To Schoolie Palooza. I'm just going to go over for a couple days and see what's going on. Hey, Blue Line RV. Good morning. Thanks for stopping in. As every morning, I got to get straightened up here. Running behind again this morning as usual. Again, don't have a whole lot to talk about. We've got 8 in the house. Donnery Love, good morning, good morning. Thanks for stopping in. I think you've been in my streams before, I believe, or maybe watched some of my videos. So we got 9 in the house. So we're picking up. In 2.5 weeks, I'll be heading east to Wilmington, North Carolina. And so I'll be offline probably for a couple live chats. I don't know, we'll see where I'm at and what I can do. Depends on connection and all that. Well, I appreciate that. Where are you from, Donnery? I can't remember. And again, we're just going to be doing hashing over some old photographs that I used to take when I was a aspiring photographer. And I did product photography. Let's see, I did nature. I've got a couple pictures of Jackal, the band, that I took when I went to Thunder in the Valley up in Pennsylvania. Canada, ooh, must be chilly up there right now. It's nice here today. It was nice yesterday. Last night we were at the campfire at 9 o'clock with just short sleeves on. It was 60 plus. It only got down to 50 something this morning. It's supposed to be 78 degrees today and 49 degrees tomorrow morning. So I think spring is getting here, slowly but surely. And it looks like I've got a good connection this morning for a change. At 9 in the house. Let's see where we're at. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, please. I'm working towards my 4K watch hours. So thumbs up helps along the way. Helps me and my channel. Now, last night it was 9 o'clock when I got back here to the shuttle bus and just threw a bunch of stuff together for today. If you missed my interview with CR View, one of our cul-de-sac friends, go back and watch that. He tells about how he started and where he's going, and his daughter has a couple books that she wrote that are being self-published right now, but she's working on another one for a professional publication. Wow, we're warmer than Orlando, Florida. That's interesting. Thank you very much, Blue Lane. Don't smack that thumb too hard, though. Might hurt. Let's see. Let's take a quick look outside again for the new people that have just come in. We've got 9 in the house. The sun was peeking up under the clouds, but it's up now, and I guess the clouds are trying to keep it covered up. So we're slowly getting there. Oh, you met CR View, huh? Cool. Yeah, they're right across the cul-de-sac from me. They'll be here until, I think they said the 8th or 9th. Wanna wonder. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I see our view's out of bed. We're talking about you, but only in a good way. Don't worry. All right, again, we're going to be just looking at over some old photographs for my show and tell today. If you know who Jackal is, I've got a couple pictures of them that I took in Thunder in the Valley in Pennsylvania. Let's see what else. That's about, and some nature shots and product shots. And for vids, I'll be showing you one of my wicking beds that I have set up in Wilmington. Last year's planting. And chat is going pretty fast this morning, which is good. Can't keep up. I like that. Since we've got 10 in the house, let's see what the weather forecast is going to be. Whoops. I got to switch to the forecast. There we go. It's going to be 78 degrees today. Yay. 68 tomorrow. 70s, 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 70s. And mid 40s and up. Yay, for nighttime. We're finally getting rid of that low 30s at night and low 60s during the day. That's nice. Can't wait. Yeah, it's getting partly cloudy here, but I'm not sure which way they're going. They haven't moved much. So what's everybody been doing this week? Anything in particular? How was your weekend? Artist on the road wants to know what the chance for rain is. 0.0000000. Oh, 4% on Saturday the 13th. 1% on Saturday the 6th. So 1% might be a sprinkle. That's about it. All right, I have new videos uploaded. I've got simple playlists if anybody would like to play them and help my watch hours. Be sure to share this out on social media if you would. And also invite your friends to stop in and take a look, either here on a live stream or stop in at my channel. I would appreciate it. All right, Jerry. Have a good one. We'll talk to you later. Let me get over here and check YouTube. All right. Well, we're still running an excellent connection, which is a plus. Well, 3 minutes before I went live, my Wi-Fi just blanked out. I don't know why, but it did. It just stopped, so I had to re-crank that up. Hey, Blue Lane, be sure to let us know how that thing works, if it's any good or not. Mew Mew Coo, good morning. I didn't see you sneak in. Thanks for stopping by. This is a midweek, I don't know what you'd call it, midweek doldrums. Not having much planned. Maybe I'll have more planned for Friday. Hopefully I may go live out at Schoolie Palooza. I'm not sure. I'll have to check the connections out there, Wi-Fi. If I can, I may not be able to, but we'll see. I made a lot of changes in OBS, and It seems to be working much better. I'm only using 2% of the CPU, which I was using 30 plus before the changes. I was dropping 50% of the frames, 0 dropped frames. I'm running at 2,500 kilobytes per second, so it's all good right now. We'll see how it is as we get closer to 9 o'clock. Good morning, Bear. How's it going? Yep, we're 15 minutes in, 16 minutes in. Well, that first 16 minutes went quick. Let's see. I'm looking for a specific scene here. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Had a cough coming on, so boy, I'm getting shaggy. Whoops, this side. It's about time for this to come off. Oh well, I'll get to it eventually. Where'd that screen come from? Not the one I want. This is the one I want. Yeah, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of study on it. It's a learning curve is tough. I started using it a while back and then stopped and then went back to it. But you can do a lot more than you can with some of the other streaming software. But it takes a little bit more to set up. But once you have it set up, then it's a breeze. You just hit a button. Sometimes the wrong button, but it still works. Let's see. Let's go take a look outside again. The sun's coming up, but the clouds are just hanging along the mountains over there. Bear is a friend of mine. He's over here somewhere in Lapusa South. I'll be putting some lettering on his window for him. I don't think they have time enough, Tim, at CR View, because that's only like 20 seconds long. Okay, Bear, I'm getting ready to head over to Schoolie Palooza this morning, or well, late this morning, and I'll be back probably Friday afternoon, maybe Saturday. I'll get in touch with you and let you know. I've just been waiting on you before I cut it. I'll get it cut and ready to put on. Thank you, Mew Mew. Yeah, like I said, I made a bunch of changes in OBS with the help of Michael Freyer. If you want to learn about OBS, Michael Freyer on YouTube is about one of the best out there. I sent him an email telling him what the problems I was having. Within an hour, he emailed me back and told me how to fix it. So that was something. So Michael Freyer, Freyer. I've been following him now for about 6 months, learning as I go. You know, when you become an old dog, you can learn new tricks, but it just takes 3 times as long. Oh, I think I see the sun popping out. Yep, sun's starting to pop out here in Quartzsite, Arizona. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that for a minute and see how it goes. And as the new people in here see, I have new background screens. I'm going to try and make new screens every month. That takes a couple hours to set those up. Let's see, we're 20 minutes in, and we've got 12 in the house. I guess it's time that we can do a roll call. All right, here's a roll call, so let me know who's here. Always like to find out who's in the house and not chatting, because I think we've only got 4 or 5 that are chatting, and we've got 11 in the house. Yes, Norris. Norris is always here. He watches every one of my lives. He watches every one of my videos. Like I said, I wish I had about 5,000 just like him. Freyer. Mew Mew, I believe that's it. It actually started Monday, James. Yeah, it started Monday, but it sprinkled Monday, and a little bit Tuesday, so I was just waiting. Plus, we've got people that are leaving, so we want to see them off, heading out on the road. Tim and his family will be heading out later, I think next week. Hang on, Mimi, I'll check on that. That's easy to check on. And well, I'll try to keep chatting while I'm looking, but you know. Let's see if I can find him, because I just watched his video yesterday. There he is right there. I'll give you his link. And he has a bunch of videos. So he's coming up right now, I think. I'm just waiting for his page to come up. Back over here before I get in trouble over there. Yeah, stream's still going good, so that's a plus. There we go. Having a little trouble with the stream right now, but I'm doing about 5 things at once. So we'll get him up here in a sec. Yeah, while it's loading, I'll come back over here. Yeah, he does a good job of explaining it and showing you step by step. I learned a lot from his. There he is. Okay, I've got a link for you. Now, let me find the screen to put it in, because all my screens are pretty full. I'm trying to find some place to put it. Jeez. All right, we can put it in here, I think. Just have it. I have to add a text. It's not like, well, I can stick it over here. Let me go over here. I can put it over here. Keep forgetting I can just talk to you guys over here. And there's the link. Good morning, little bit. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Got 10 likes. Appreciate that, everybody. All right. My stream is slowly going away here for some reason. People are starting to get up, getting their coffee, getting online. But we still got, seems like a good stream. Yeah, Mew Mew, he explains it very well. If you've got a question, especially if he's live, type your question in and he'll get to it. You know, some things that I couldn't figure out to save my life, I sent him a message and he said, do this, 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 and this. It worked out perfect. And you sell these custom screens. You make all these custom screens in advance, and you can plop your camera in anywhere up in here or to the sides, either one. You can have 100 cameras set up if your bandwidth will support it. I had guests in the shuttle bus Monday. I had to cram them into a corner because my shuttle bus isn't that big, but it looked pretty good. Checking back, see if I missed anything on the chat. All right, time to start some show and tell, I guess. Some of you know that I used to be a background actor up in Wilmington, North Carolina, for movies like Under the Dome, Sleepy Hollow, Eastbound and Down, the movie Tammy. You know, as a background actor, it's hurry up and wait. Over the hill, good morning. We're just getting ready to start some show and tell, telling everybody how I was a background actor. And in Under the Dome, no, Sleepy Hollow, they had a scene in purgatory. And as a background actor, you're lucky to get 1 second or a split second. Roy and Becky, you out of bed yet? So in this particular picture, this is purgatory, and it's cold, very cold. Luckily, I got to wear a pea coat and a toboggan hat, and if you look at my shoes, I have my Harley boots on. So this is a frame out of Sleepy Hollow, and that's me right in the middle, and you could tell by my goatee. And they had the smoke guy putting out plenty of smoke. So that was me right there, and I think I have one more. Let's see. Yes. And this was just a photograph I took at a Halloween party. Kind of liked it because it was a little foggy. It had lots of smoke going there too. All right. That's just, let's see, we've got some product photography coming up, some nature, some general, and I got a couple pictures of Jesse James Dupree from Jackal, and they came out pretty good considering. I'll bring some more of those up as we go. Got to get prepped up for that first. Foggy and spooky. Yep, that was a front yard, believe it or not. Now, in Sleepy Hollow. Yeah, Sleepy Hollow. No, that was Under the Dome, I guess. The Purgatory was Under the Dome. I was in 8 or 10 different movies. Well, I wasn't in them. I was extras. You know, you sit, you have breakfast, you sit and you have lunch, you go out and you shoot about 5 minutes, come back and you sit, have dinner, and then another couple hours later, when it gets dark, then you go out, shoot another 5 minutes, and go home. It's like the Army, hurry up and wait. All right, we're a whole 30 minutes in already. Wow, I better get my butt in gear. All right, this next series of photographs, my photographs, are product photography. Now, in some pictures you're going to see Anthony Real photography. Anthony Real is my biological name. I was adopted, so I adopted Anthony Earl Real as Real photography. And I may try to get back into it again as soon as I get out of my lazy mode. So this is some product photography. This is just 3 statues, chef statues. And you can see they look like they're on a mirror, but they're not. They're on black plex. A mirror will give you a double image and not sharp and clear. And we've got 3 photos in this slideshow. So you can see the lighting is pretty good. I'm a little hot on the forehead of the center guy, but not too bad. And of course, these are all edited. I shoot raw pictures. Let me see how far behind we are over here, just for the heck of it. Yeah, we're a ways behind. We're probably about a minute behind. All right, so next one is, again, product photography. You're highlighting the product. So a customer wanted a picture of this. They wanted it to stand out. So all your attention is brought to the product without distraction. And it's got to be sharp and clear even when you blow it up. Now, a lot of phones take some great photographs. Some of these phones in the cul-de-sac take fantastic photographs. But the problem is you can't blow them up, larger, because they only have a small CCD, is it CCD chip? Whereas my 35mm has one the size of 35mm, just about. But for regular photography, some of those cameras actually beat my camera in the small format. And I think we have one more. This is how you take product photography shots. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can find that picture that I'm shooting right there. This was done down in the living room, and that's a diffusion box. You can't see it, but right up on top is a light. You got lights on both sides, you got a light in the back, and you got lights behind the cameras too. Let's see if I can find that picture. I should have looked for it earlier, but I didn't. So that's a diffusion box. It has a diffusion material on it, which spreads the light all around. Am I still online? Because I don't see anybody chatting. Let's see if I can find it. It's here somewhere. Probably can't find it because I'm looking for it. Here we go. I can see somebody chatting now. Again, I'm looking for that particular item that I shot. And of course, I have no idea where it's at, even though I've seen it 100 times. Let's see if we can find it down here. Nope. I guess I'm not going to find it. I'm back on my hard drive D, looking at 500 folders. Thank you, Mimi. Appreciate it. Still not finding it. Oh well. I'll dig it up next time and reshow it at a later date. I know it's in here. I just have no earthly idea where it's at. It should be in real photography photo folder, but I don't see it. You never can find it when you want it. Oh well. No biggie. Get back over here. Yeah, I really like doing photography, The problem with product photography is you take probably 50 shots to get one good one that you really like and one the customer likes. Now that's going to bug me the rest of the stream here. I can't find that thing. I just saw it. Oh, it looks like the sun's really coming up now. Let's take a quick look. Yep, it's above the clouds. The clouds are heading east by the looks. Supposed to get to 78 today, so it's going to warm up quick. We've got 11 in the house. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, please, for any new people that are in. We've got a few nature shots, a few general photos, and Jackal coming up. Photographs of Jesse James Dupree and his band, Jackal. I was up front and personal there in Pennsylvania, and I did have earplugs in. I was too close. Hey, wanna wander? No problem. I just get nervous because of our Wi-Fi here. It's getting better. More people are leaving because the big tent's gone, so it's getting better. We're still doing good on the stream. Again, I made a lot of changes over the weekend and last couple days in OBS, and it seems to be helping. My CPU usage is way down from 24% to 3%, which is nice. I've been in the green the whole time, so I'm happy. No problem, you. Take your time. There's no hurry. Oh, where you at, Wanda? Wander. What location are you? Are you just crossing the line, or are you out here near Quartzsite? Yeah, I'm still in Mapusa South till this afternoon. Then I'll be over in Ehrenberg at the Schoolie Palooza. Try to get some content and try to do some interviews maybe. See if I can find some people with some shuttle buses. I think there's one or two here, but I haven't had a chance to go see them. All right, we've got 10 in the house. Let's see. Get back over here to the right screen before I pull it up. And it says 11 current. So you rode the Gulf in, so you came down, yeah, Route 10. That's a bumpy road coming through Louisiana. I don't, you probably didn't go through Louisiana from Pennsylvania. Come down 40, then to 10. All right. Average watch time, 7 minutes and 50 seconds. I don't know how they figure all this stuff. You never know. That might be interesting to look at, though. Get over here and get back to it. And we'll have a little bit of music with it. It says 9, 10 concurrent viewers. Chat rate is 2, whatever that means. Playback is 43, whatever that means. Jeez, you never know. And stream health is excellent. Of course, stream settings. So, you know, there's a lot to it. Whoops, where'd I go? There I am. Get back over, take another quick look at the weather. 78 today, yay. 68 tomorrow, but we're staying in the 40s at night and 50s at night instead of the 30s. And instead of the low 60s during the day. Great. Pennsylvania, how was the weather up there? I'm hoping it's going to be warm back in North Carolina. But in North Carolina, since Wilmington is on a peninsula, surrounded 3 sides by water, in the spring it stays cooler than the rest of the area because of the wind coming off the ocean. In the fall it stays warmer because the water takes longer to cool down. So it'll be cooler than the surrounding areas. Let's see, we're at, wow, 40 minutes. Time's flying. I think I've told a lot of people I used to do aquaponics and wicking beds. Aquaponics is where you grow edible or non-edible fish in a tank, and the fish waste goes into the beds, which are rock, no dirt. And as the fish waste breaks down and converts to ammonia, good bacteria take that ammonia and convert it into nitrates that feed the plants. So the plant roots, composting worms, bacteria all clean the water, and it goes back to the fish tank. It's a closed circuit system. It uses 95% less water than a dirt garden. So here's a wicking bed. A wicking bed is like a bathtub with an overflow. Water comes up to the roots instead of going down past the roots into the ground. So if you fertilize a wicking bed, it goes down into the bottom and then comes back up again. Water will wick 12 inches vertically, so you have 12 inches of soil and 6 inches of sand that holds the water. So here's one of my wicking beds that I planted out last spring, and when I get back, I'll be doing that. Good morning, Nomadic Rack Pack. We're just going to look at a wicking bed here. I think if I hit the right button. Well, the wicking bed is coming along pretty good. Got some tomatoes and peppers and some cucumbers on that side that I'll tie them all up to this. I just put in some sweet yellow and sweet red peppers. There's some jalapenos. I put in some celery and some beets. I've got some, of course, the snow peas. I've been eating them and taking some home. I've got a tomato here that was at the house. It's a little sickly, so I'm not sure if that's going to come back or not. We'll see. Let's see, what else have I got? Oh, I got some ruby pak choy. And then I've got some more green bell peppers. And I've got some carrots in here. And I've got some crookneck squash, yellow squash. And then over here, I've got onion chives. We take the blossoms and put them in vinegar for a couple weeks. And you have onion chive infused vinegar, which is fantastic on salads and whatever you want to put it on. So the tomatoes have about doubled since I put them in, so they're starting to look good. Got a little bit of leaf problems on that middle one, but as you see, the new growth is fine. All right, so that's about it. So my wicking bed is full for now. I'm going to take some onion starts back to the condo and put them in a railing box. It goes out on the patio. Get 6 or 8 of those in there. So I'll have a few more. And when something comes out, which will be the snow peas, I'll put something in there, and then once some of the tomatoes and cucumbers are done, I'll put something back in there. And then this winter I'll put in cabbage and carrots and garlic that I can harvest next spring when I come back. All right. So that's a wicking bed. Yeah, everybody's starting to grow gardens, and unfortunately, 90% of them will fail because it takes a lot of water if you're in the ground. Before I got my aquaponic systems, I had a 28 by 42 foot dirt garden. And that summer, it took over 28,000 gallons of water to keep them watered through the summer. I had my wicking beds. I had my 12 by 33 foot greenhouse on the side of the garage. And I had a 10 bed system beside the house. And the next summer, it took 2,000 gallons of water. So that was a big savings. And I showed a couple weeks ago I had my rain catchment system, which was 8 60-gallon pickle barrels. So I caught water and then I adjusted the pH in the barrels before I used it on the wicking beds. In the middle of summer, 90-degree weather, wicking bed, you can water it and you won't need to water it again for about 10 days or add water to it. So wicking beds and aquaponics are the way to go. And if anybody wants to see, you can go to the Aquaponics Garden. If you look that up, TAW, TAG, I should say, TAG. I'm used to the American Wanderer. TAG, the Aquaponics Garden. Hang on a second, I'll see if I can find that link. I think it's, now I'll pull it up as I go here. You know, my stream's doing with all that work going on. Over here in studio, I'm still back on the wicking bed. Victoria May, good morning, good morning. Thanks for stopping in. We've been doing a little show and tell, a little video, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I was looking up something in here, which now I've got where I put it. There it is. Not gonna let me do it that way, so I can do it a different way. And I believe that's it. We'll find out in a second when it pops up. Oh no, that's not it. So I've got to keep trying to talk while I get this link in. I think that's the link. It's been so long since I used it, I can't remember. There it is. Okay. So if you want to learn anything about aquaponics and wicking beds, just go to this link. That's my other website. It's there we go. Yep, that popped up. Okay, good. And that'll take you there, and you can learn terminology and see how some of the stuff's built. You can see my nearly 30-pound catfish I took out of the 600-gallon water fish tank. That's too bad, Rat Pack. That's the good thing about greenhouses and wicking beds with frost covers on them. Camping Therapy, good morning. Didn't see you sneak in. Thanks for stopping in. We'll be doing a little show and tell. Got 11 in the house. Let's see, go back here. I've got new videos up if everybody hasn't watched them all. New lives. Did a live Monday with CR View here in the shuttle bus. And if you know my shuttle bus, you know it's only 13 feet long and 7 feet wide. I had to stuff them in a corner so I could get the camera far enough away, because we had Tim and Crystal. Did an interview on them. It came out really well. So check that out. I've got I've rearranged my playlists so they're simpler, anywhere from 4 hours to 10 hours per playlist, so you don't have to let them run all night and all that stuff. You can just let them run when you get a chance. Be sure to share this out on social media and definitely invite your friends to stop by. Well, James, check out wicking beds and aquaponics. You might be interested in that. All right, let's see. We've got, where are we now? We're at 50 minutes. Okay, so let me get over back to some show and tell here. This is going to be nature. This is a black and white photograph I took. Well, it wasn't black and white, but I converted it to black and white. Whoops. Let me get back to it. There we go. Yeah, propane takes a lot in the wintertime. So if you study this photograph, it looks kind of confusing. But if you look just center, north and west of center, you can see a birdhouse through the trees. So that birdhouse has been there quite a while. So I'm showing some photographs when I used to take a lot of photographs. This was down at the river, the coastal waterway coming in from Wilmington. A blue heron. I tried and tried to get closer. I couldn't get closer. The next step I took, he flew off. So she flew off. I'm not sure which. All right, let's see. Ah, food photography. That's always fun. You know, food can be ice cold and yet look hot, and vice versa. Ice cream isn't really ice cream, but this is real. And I've got it setting on logs, which gives you the background. And those things are fantastic. That's why I gained 25 pounds when I go back east. My roommate's a chef, so that was just one of the platters for a party. So hopefully I'll be getting a lot of content up there because we have the USS North Carolina. We have a huge aquarium. We have Fort Fisher, which is a Civil War fort site and museum. And we've got 3 beaches, the upper class beach, the party beach, and the laid back beach. And then we've got downtown Wilmington, which is a historical site of the 1828, I think it is, riots. Ah, here's a picture I just missed. I was looking out the window in the front yard, and this little red-tailed hawk swoops down and picks up a small snake. I ran and got the camera. He had already eaten the snake, and I clicked this picture, and a split second later, he was off. So I didn't have time to adjust hardly anything. He was quick, or she was quick. I'm not sure which it is. That's a little red-tailed hawk up in Wilmington, North Carolina. We had a breeding pair outside the house and had a breeding pair of owls also, which are kind of nice. You can never get the owls though. Every time you start getting to a spot where you could shoot a picture, they'd take off. And here's just some garden photography. I have no idea what you call this. But the background, you notice how the background is fuzzed out of focus? It's called bokeh. I guess it's Japanese for out of focus background. I don't know. It's called bokeh. And that's what you try to achieve to bring your subject matter, as your main point. This shot, I just like the way the sun was coming in and showing the different stages of the leaves. They started off as red, started losing their red, and then turned green. So the picture actually tells a story. So I think we're going to make it through. And we're back to there. All right. I can get back to my screen. Well, a lot of people don't know it, but there's 2 types of tomatoes: determinate, and indeterminate. Indeterminate, if you keep them warm, they'll grow forever. Determinates usually just give you one crop and that's it, and they die off. Everything I did was 100% organic and 100% heirloom, so I could save the seeds from year to year. And after several years, they become accustomed to the climate and they start growing even better. All right, we got, since we're at 55 minutes, we only got 5 minutes left. Let's get through these last ones, and we'll get to the last one in just a couple minutes. I like the composition of this shot. Everybody else seems to too, with just the chairs in a row, different colors. And this is Curry Beach in Wilmington, North Carolina. And I just like the way everything stacked down to the ocean. And the fence is falling down, which is kind of nice. This is on Fort Fisher, the historical site, and that's the Intercoastal Waterway back in the background. The ocean is behind me in this shot. And if some of you have been watching the live streams, I showed some pictures of trees that were leaning way over. That's because the wind off the ocean just made them grow that way. These are glass nuggets. So you can take pictures of anything and make it look decent. So these are just glass nuggets, that's it. But it makes for a good composition. This is the Japanese garden in Airlie Gardens in Wilmington, North Carolina. It's a big park that has different sections. This is the Japanese section. They have weddings there and gatherings. Let's see, we've got, let's see how many pictures I've got. I've got a few on this one. Ah, here, throwback. This should be Thursday, Throwback Thursday. Look at that first computer system. Isn't that wild? You had to digitize on the right. You had to digitize point by point by point to get a design in the computer. And then I put a pen in there to draw it out on there. Look at that old computer. Jeez. I think that was a CGA monitor, if I remember right. Look at that skinny guy. I don't know who that is. Where are we staying? Good morning. How you doing? Just looking at a picture of somebody I don't even know anymore. Wow. Look at that. I actually had brown hair, not gray. Got to get off that picture. That's terrible. Oh well. Arts and letters. Yes. Where are we staying? That's what I was using. Arts and letters. That was way back. Wow. Jeez. Brings back good memories though. And I like this picture that I took. And again, Anthony Real is me. That's my biological name. So I use it for photography as real photography. Yeah, boy. I like this picture because of the different colors and the different depths. You got your blue sky way in the back. You got your white in the middle, and then you got your dark up front. And we're back to that. Okay, we got one more. See what we got. Oh, I got to get it in quick. Hang with me just for a second. This is Jackal. Jesse James Dupree of Jackal in Pennsylvania. There's only a couple pictures, so I'll be in time. And this was taken, of course, without a flash. All right, there he is. So we got to get going here in about 30 seconds. So I made it in time. All right, so we're going to be out of here. I've got the exit video coming up, so stick around for that. Char of Heart, appreciate you coming in. I'll be live again Friday morning at 8. I hope I'll be at Schoolie Palooza. We'll see how it goes. If not, I'll have some video to put up after that. All right, my time is up. Thanks everybody for stopping in. Be sure to let your friends know I'm going Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we'll see you hopefully Friday, if not Monday. Everybody have a good one.